as I said, a clash of the Titans. Natalie Dumas trying to get that triple, the 400 hurdles. We have some athletes doubling back as well. And let's take a look. It's going to be Carter Torrance here wearing hip number 1 out of Virginia. All the way down to 206 this season, starting off at 214 coming into the year. Jane Hickey out of New Rochelle, New York, the state champion with a PB of 205. Next up is Reagan Moore, representing Summit, New Jersey. Just a sophomore. She's got a 206 personal best. Could she improve here amongst giants? Celia Schulte out of Ohio, personal best of 204.65, number 9 in the nation this year. Well, this young lady, Claire Stiegel, a Tennessee legend, headed to Florida in the fall. She's won just about everything there is to win in the volunteer state, number 8 in the nation on the year, and second in the mile indoors. Elise Wilms is the defending champion, won by just .06 a year ago, 204.05 this season, U.S. number 7. Olivia Cieslak wears hip number 7, third at the Indoor National Championships and 9th last year, 203.84 this season, number 6 in the nation. Well, what can you say about Oluwatosin Awole? The Georgia senior is heading to USC. She's run 203.65, was only 4th a year ago, but she has been having an incredible season. And the accolades to Sadie Englehart's name are absurd as well. Out of Ventura, California, choosing to run unattached this year, second in the mile. Last night, has been dealing maybe with a little bit of an injury. We'll see how she can do over the 800 meters. Well, this young lady, Natalie Dumas, trying to go for the treble, as we say, the 400 hurdles. Can she add the 800, where she owns a 202 personal best? And rounding out the field is the defending indoor champion, 203 flat, 7th outdoors last year. She's run 2 flat this season, number 1 in the nation, number 5 all time, and she did it basically by herself. Keenan, we talk about iron sharpening iron, but Emery Ross had a solo effort. This one is going to be tough to choose.
Emery Ross, of course, lost one of her first races of the 800 this outdoor season back in Renton to Paige Shepard, who's had a phenomenal weekend. So you got to think Emery Ross has put that race in the back of her mind and focusing on this one, and for one last time trying to see if she can break that 2-minute barrier and become another high school athlete to get under that barrier.
Well, the stars abound here in the 9th and final section. We're going to be keeping our eyes on that meet record. A reminder once again, the meet record set in 2023, 204.59. I would be surprised if we didn't see that go even quicker. Look at Natalie Dumas making a powerful move. She has to be just brimming with confidence, but she settles into second now as Ross goes out to the lead.
Well, and Dumas was aggressive from the start, too, and Ross did not like that at all. She wanted to position herself out front because that's what Emery Ross does. She's a front runner. She wants to be in command. But here's what I'm most impressed with. After 3 races, Dumas looks phenomenal right now. She looks strong and confident. We are going to witness something special right here in the last lap.
Emery Ross heading to Ann Arbor, Michigan to be a Wolverine. She takes the lead here. That is quick. 58.85. This could be uncharted territory. Natalie Dumas right there as well. Don't count out Awole back there out of Georgia.
Oh my goodness, Trevor, look at her go.
Natalie
Look at Dumas go right now. No hesitation. She's going for it. She knows what's at stake, Trevor. She really wants this 800 really, really bad, and she looks great.
Natalie Dumas is having an unbelievable weekend, an incredible season. As she comes around here, could we see something special? Natalie Dumas. Emery Ross still in the mix. Natalie Dumas has run some of the fastest times over 400 this weekend, over the 400 hurdles, but she has a battle on her hands. Can Emery Ross take the sweep? Look at Dumas. She made a powerful move. Keep an eye on that clock. This is going to be incredibly quick all the way to the line. Dumas turns away every challenge and runs just over 2 flat. 1, 2, 3 for Natalie Dumas.
one of the best weekends you'll ever see in high school track and field.
Give her her flowers and give her the banner one more time. The Triple Crown belongs to Natalie Dumas. Can you believe it? She's done it all.
Listen, this is not a surprise to her by any means. If anybody knows Emily or Natalie Dumas, I should say, she did this exact triple at her New Jersey Meet of Champions. Now, granted, that's a state meet, Trevor. This isn't the national. That wasn't the national championships. This is by far the best thing we've seen all season long. And I've seen Quentin Nauman win, those 4 state titles back in the state of Iowa. That was a really good quadruple that he had as well. But something like this, you'll never see anything like this. I mean, just look at the start here. Just how confident she was to go to the lead. Like, there was no hesitation. Yesterday she said she was feeling a little bit tired after that 400 hurdles race. I don't think she looked tired at all. She went right with Ross there. Just look on the curve. Goes right ahead of her. Uses that 400 speed to advantage. I thought she was going to put away Ross right here. And I thought Ross was going to get her right at the very end. But that little push towards the end. She had it with Sutton in the 400 hurdles. She had it with Sutton again and Cooper in the 400. And then you go toe-to-toe with one of the greatest 800-meter runners of all time. You put your body on the line. You were rewarded with one of the greatest triples of all time.
Well, and one of the greatest high school girls 800s ever as well, by my count. That makes her the number 5 performer of all time at the high school level for Natalie Dumas. Emery Ross, 2 flat as well. How about Sadie Engelhart? 2:02.50, showing a little bit of speed. That's going to be very encouraging for her. But those two duking it out, unbelievable. Believe that Emery Ross is right behind her there at, well, she was already on that list, was Ross, so she improves, I think, number 6 now all time. But what can you say about Dumas? She is just a junior. Can you imagine recruiting somebody with 51-second speed who just ran 55.9 in the 4 hurdles and now drops a 2 flat? Yeah, take a load off, young lady. You've absolutely earned it this weekend.
We're witnessing, the next rising star. So, she really got her first national attention when she tied Sydney McLaughlin-Ravoti's open 400 record when she ran 51.87. It's like, okay, we have something here in Natalie Dumas. Not to mention the fact, she could also do the 400 hurdles, and oh, by the way, the 800 too. This is unheard of. I mean, again, you normally see, 400 hurdle double, 400, 800 double, but 400 hurdles, 800 triple? It leaves me speechless, Trevor. I mean, I'm trying to process my thoughts right here, but I can't.
Well, we've talked a lot about those